Hey guys, it's Mr. Smiley of Terps Win B1G. I'm over at Reddit Force for a 50-man war. They're combining with Ring of Power, and we got these classic Clasher guys for their monthly 50-man war. I wanted to give this opportunity to test a couple of things that I've been working on in friendly challenges that have been used against us and that I've seen elsewhere. And I think every Town Hall 9 has noticed that after the healer nerf that the game has gotten a little bit tougher at Town Hall 9, and basically you need to use a lot more base-specific strategies, and a lot of that is going to involve identifying the weak points of a base and the vulnerabilities, and then also identifying what you can use to clear out the back end after a big kill squad or a queen charge takes out a portion of the base. So I think we're seeing a lot of people move to Laloon. We're seeing a lot of hogs, and I think an underrated troop for clearing out kind of the backspace is the baby dragon. So I would add that to the repertoire. I'm going to show a stoned baby dragon, and then also a Queen Walk, Mass Valkyrie, Bowler, Baby Dragon. I've played around a little bit with the Queen Charge, Mass Baby Dragon, and I think at level 25 Queen, I just simply don't do enough damage. So here you can see this base. This is not the best base, but it kind of shows why, what the ideal base is for this kind of attack. This is the stoned Mass Baby Dragon, so basically you have a heavy kill squad, and here I only needed one jump, but I'm going to come through, going to clear out, drop my golems. Let's see, one over here, one over here. If you watch the One Hive Genesis how to funnel bowlers, you can see that where you do have this kind of jutting out here, that it makes it easier to get in and clear out the second row so that your bowlers behind the golems go straight into the core. I debated whether to have a second heal or the second rage, and I went with the second rage under the theory that even if my bowlers went down, my golem and my heroes would still get to the back and take out these air defenses. So if this wasn't a big chamber here, I probably would not have wanted to go use this strategy on a base with air defenses spread so far apart. But here I felt I could get these first two air defenses quickly, and then you start just kind of surgically deploying baby dragons to the side where they're out of the air defense range. So I knew that I could deploy them, once I took out these first two air defenses, I could deploy them underneath about here and stay out of these air defense ranges. And then once these air defenses go out here at the far end, then I can just deploy the baby dragons around the end. Have plenty of wizards to try to help with the kill squad, kill the clan castle troops. Then I can use baby dragons at the start also to help with the builder's huts. So here we have the two golems on either side. Create a nice wide patient funnel here. Make sure everything is clear so there's nothing for your bowlers and for your heroes to attempt to stray. And there you can see I do bring 8 Wizzles, which is a lot for one of these kill squads. Usually I favor 6. But I really want to make sure I can clear that and that I have help killing the clan castle troop. So you can see there the dragon and a Valkyrie and a couple archers come out there. Drop 1 poison. Didn't want to drop both on the dragon initially just because I wasn't sure where it was going to head. There you have an early rage. Since I have 2 of them, I want to get into that core really quickly. There you can see I've taken down the first 2 air defenses, dropped the heal but in the wrong place, and that ends up taking out almost all of my bowlers. So I'm chugging along here, and that's when you start deploying the baby dragons a little bit surgically just to help keep the queen and everything in there focused on moving towards the back part of that base to take out those air defenses. There you can see the golem took out the 1. A little bit helped by the rage. Burger King doesn't quite take out that last air defense, so I'm going to lose 1 baby dragon there. But then the golem do come over and help take it out. Even if the golem had not taken it out themselves, that queen would have strolled over and shot up the air defense. There I can drop the last baby dragon. Nice spread out there so that you can get the benefit of the rage on as many of those trash buildings. But you can see they're not only destroying the trash, As you watch this, they do come in and they destroy, that first layer of defense that's between the core and the outside trash buildings. So it's not that they're there just for trash cleanup; they are also there for taking out that perimeter defense that you would have otherwise used loons or a hog to do that. So let's watch the next attack, and this shows that the attack is very forgiving. I have some better versions of this attack on the channel from our friends at Holder Clashers. But so this is going to be a queen walk baby drag. We have 11 Valkyrie. And on this attack, I've been playing around with a couple of different variations to it using the same comp. Typically, you want to drop the queen in front of an air defense, so you know where that air defense is, and also so that on either side of that air defense, you can drop the baby dragons here. What I've been finding is you can either lure the clan castle, or you can just send everything in and poison on the fly. Here, I tried to make that decision based on if I take out this archer tower here, then anything within here, my hogs will get that lure. So it looked like an easy lure to me. What I've been finding is a little bit challenging is that as you're waiting for that lure, the queen is of course destroying some buildings here. And so what happened here on this attack was that my Valkyrie split. They do end up regrouping, and it does end up getting a 3-star, but what I really should have done is, as you can see here, I had these baby dragons clear some space here and some space here, and as I started dropping the Valkyrie, I thought they were going to head more towards over here, and so I dropped a Valkyrie here. Really, since I destroyed these buildings here, I should have dropped another baby dragon up here, and then they would have gone in here through here. And typically with this composition, I like to use the jump on the back end. With this, I was a little bit concerned, and based on some advice in chat, I used the jump on the front end just to steer the Valkyrie through the base. So it ended up being a little bit closer than I would have normally liked, but as you can see, you basically, your goal is to use 2 of the baby dragons at the start of the attack to help funnel the queen around, and then from that, the other 4 baby dragons are basically, you want to follow the Valkyrie, anticipate where they're going around in the base, and then use the rest of your baby dragons to help keep the Valkyrie inside the base. With this one, with the trash being so far outside the base, you're less concerned about the Valkyrie coming outside of the base, that you mostly just want to try to maximize what you can destroy with your baby dragons. And by doing that, you keep them away from the air defenses, try to wait for them to go down, try to wait for the archer towers on the perimeter to be targeting your Valkyrie and bowler pack, ideally to try to, even though the archer tower isn't going to do a ton of damage to a baby dragon, it still adds up. So there you can see my Valkyrie took an unfortunate split, even though I point dropped them, but fortunately they do go in there and they clear out the Burger King with a little help from the baby dragon, and then some of the Valkyrie do end up going back into the core to take advantage of my heal over the core, and then I have the Rage just to clear that out pretty quickly and try to take out that queen, and then the heal on the back end. So I lose my healers, but my queen is in safety. I still have enough Valkyrie to take out all those Teslas in the middle, and then start dropping the baby dragons kind of away from each other around there. They're going to very quickly take out those air skeletons, whereas if I had used a loon attack like a Govalo instead of baby dragons, I would not have taken out those air skeletons, and they would have destroyed my attack. Similarly, with the troop space here, I don't think that and that's how I approach these attacks, that basically these bases look like they would be good for a Govalo, but the baby dragons are quicker, they take care of the trash, they're not all going to clump on one building for the cleanup. Here you can see here, I do lose one to the SAM. I have a baby dragon on its last red bit there, but I've also cleared out all the air mines in that area, that even though my queen goes down, that one last baby dragon is able to finish the raid. So, not as dominant of a raid as I would have liked for this attack, but it's been working awesome in friendly challenges, and some of our other guys who have been using it have also had a lot of success against a lot tougher bases than this. So something to play around with, that where you would normally use a back-end loon attack, think about whether baby dragons would be more efficient, quicker, do a lot more damage when you can spread them out. Also a little bit more versatile, that you can use them at the start for funneling if you need to. So play around with these attacks. Let me know how they're going. And until next time, let's go Terps.